Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Frosty Gaming. Today, the item has arrived. I've been waiting for this. I did not get it on day one launch or whatever you guys call it. The title of the video, as you can tell already, it's going to be the Xbox One Elite controller. I did not get it on day one launch because the order got backed up. I already paid for it, but they didn't have enough to send out or something like that. Because I did pre-order it on Amazon.com, but something went wrong with the order, so at least it's here now. There weren't supposed to be any more units until Christmas time, right around Christmas time, just before Christmas, I think December 20th or something like that. So I just got this about 2 days ago now, and I've been waiting to do an unboxing of it. So we're gonna go over to the table over here, and we're gonna just unbox it for you guys and check it out with you. Alright guys, so here's the actual box itself. This is what it actually comes in when you purchase one. Now these Elite controllers are $149.99. So $149, about 150 bucks roughly. If you're able to find them cheaper, definitely pick them up. When they were out of stock, people were trying to sell them for about $250, $350. It was ridiculous. You're not gonna pay a console price for a damn controller. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Right when you unbox it, you are met with just a pristine amount of quality. This, I mean, they even have, so here's the controller itself. They even have a cutout for the zipper here, so on the top of the case here when they put it inside. So attention to quality or attention to detail is pretty strong with this packaging. It's almost like unpackaging or unboxing the Audio-Technica ATH M50X white editions that I did in a previous video. If you guys haven't seen that, it's always in my video list at the bottom of this video. So when you unbox it at first, it looks really cool inside. So obviously inside here you have your cable. There's going to be some batteries inside of here. It's a long, nice braided cable. Let's go ahead and unbox that real quick for you guys. So right away, we've got ourselves some nice Duracell batteries. They're actually pretty good quality ones too. Let's go ahead and get the controller cable out of here. That is a long cable, folks. So the cable, I'm not sure how long it is. It looks like it's about 6, maybe 8 feet of a cable. It's black and green braided. Really cool, really high quality cable. There's definitely some weight to this cable too. So, onto the controller. Obviously under here you have your settings and how to install the app and whatnot, and there's kind of just some paperwork for you guys. So let's move that out of the way. Now inside here is the controller itself. So it's a nice zippered bag. It's got some weight to it. It seems like it has a hard shell inside underneath this fabric topping. Really cool, really cool. So there's the controller itself. I really like the two-tone color scheme that they went with this controller. It's really cool. As far as quality goes, the grips are a little bit subpar compared to like a SCUF controller. If you guys are familiar with SCUF controllers, if not, go check them out. Now you're paying almost, if you were to fully mod out a SCUF controller, you'll be paying about 200 to 250 bucks if you fully mod out a SCUF controller. So this is kind of on par with where a SCUF controller would start out at. SCUF controllers start out at about 139, 149, then you start adding all your extras. Correct me if I'm wrong though, but on the back here, I actually have installed my own battery pack. I had to modify for me, I'm gonna modify my charging base because you have to remove the paddles to hook it up to a charging base if you have like a Nyko charging base for your Xbox One controllers. I'm going to modify it a little bit so I don't have to remove the paddles. As far as the controller grips go, they're really, it's machined perfectly. It's diamond grip is what they call it, and I'm sure you guys are familiar with that on the Xbox One controllers. Around the edges of the thumbsticks, your diamond grip is present there. So it's always been there. What they've done is they've just added it to the back of the controller as well, down on your hand grips. So that's gonna cut down on sweat, that's gonna cut down on slippage. Again, that's what she said. So let's start on the back of the controller. You have your paddles. So you have your P1, P2, P3, and P4 paddles. No, they are not interchangeable. I've seen some people kind of switch them over to this side or whatnot. These two paddles here, if you switch them vice versa, they will hit the bottom paddles, which is not cool. Now here's your trigger locks. You have your trigger locks so you can turn on your hairline triggers. I think I have mine already engaged, so that's gonna give you just a little bit of play to where it's gonna activate, but you're gonna be able to fire a lot faster, aim a lot faster, fire a lot faster. That's basically for first-person shooters. And then you just turn them off. Just flip these up if you don't want to use them. I believe on the SCUF controllers, they have a little turn dial in here that you turn with an Allen key, and that it's fully adjustable, not to the point where it's just on and off like these ones are. So that's a little bit of a key difference. Most times you're going to be using just the normal anyway, but in first-person shooters like Call of Duty, if you don't want to take your finger off the thumbstick and go to reload with the X button, whatever it may be for you, or jump or something like that for the A button, you can just set it to the paddle on the back side here. You can do the custom key remapping and whatnot. Now, these are also interchangeable, so I'm just going to kind of hold the controller here for you guys, and I'm going to take these thumbsticks off. So this one here comes off. They are magnetic, and it's a really strong magnet. And no, if I'm pushing, let's just do this for you real quick. If I'm pushing like in Call of Duty or Battlefield or pretty much any first-person shooter, if I'm going to push all the way forward and click down, now I'm going to try to push all the way forward. That thumbstick is not coming off, so don't worry about that. It's not going to go anywhere, even with the tall ones. I've already tried this out. I've already had it out of its box once or twice. So I'm going to take these thumbsticks off, just live here for you guys. I'm going to set it down here. Now you have medium sticks, but they are a round top, so they do have a little bit of a slippery type of coating to them. And you put that on there. Again, it's not going to come off. I'm pushing down with all my force there. It's not going to come off. These are all high quality aluminum, or not aluminum, it has to be magnetic, so it's going to be high quality metal. Now, the medium sticks, now you have taller sticks as well. So I already use, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I did some Control Freaks unboxings, and I use Control Freaks on my right stick, so your right hand. I've been using Control Freaks for a while now. I cannot go back. And so this one here is going to replace my Control Freaks. That one there, let's see the height there. So I've been using the normal on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One controller, the normal controller, and I've been using a Control Freak on this one. So now with these heightened thumbsticks, I don't have to use my Control Freaks anymore. You get more of a basic feel to it now. I might go with like the mediums and then put my Control Freak on that to get more of the height. This is about 2 millimeters below what I was using before. So I'm gonna have to get used to it again just a little bit, which is fine. If you guys have noticed the color scheme, there is no longer green, yellow, blue, and red, or sorry, green, yellow, blue, and red for the XYAB. Now they're all ghosted out, so they're kind of like a see-through plastic, and there's kind of like a gray tone down below, almost the same color gray as the grips on the back here. So as far as the controller goes, it's got a good weight to it. You can also switch out the D-pad here for you guys. So you can use this D-pad and put this on here, which is really cool. So it just kind of switches on the fly for you. So we'll go ahead and put that one back so we don't lose it. Put this one back on. So now you have custom mapping. Now what I mean by that is you can map all your controls, all your paddles and everything down underneath, and your buttons and your hair triggers and whatnot. And then once you want to switch over to, say, go from Call of Duty to Battlefield, you can control your sensitivity as well on the fly. Once you go from Call of Duty to Battlefield and you want to switch on the fly, there's a dial right here between the start and home button, and you just flip it over to number 2. Simple as that. Pretty easy. So anyways, guys, I do like the two-tone. My final thoughts on it, I do like the two-tone. I think it was worth 149 bucks. I would have rather paid 129, maybe like the twice the price of a Xbox One controller. I would have much rather paid that price. But as far as quality goes and actually having it in my hands now, it's definitely worth it. I wouldn't go back. I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't change anything about it, not even the color scheme or anything like that. So I'm gonna be using it as is right now. I'm gonna leave that tall thumbstick on there. We're gonna get this thing synced up, and Team Frost, Frosted Gaming, is gonna be using this controller from now on. If you guys wanna pick one up, I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below to an Amazon link so you guys can pick one up. They might be a little back ordered right now, so just be patient. You know, they'll only charge you when they ship it. So make sure you always have money in your account, whatever account they draw it from. But anyways, what do you guys think of the Xbox One Elite controller? Do you think it's overpriced, or do you think it's a good value, a good quality, good value? Let me know in the comments down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Stay frosty.